Kublik. A lot of fun, despite the fact we didn't have a lot of scoring, Cole. We can appreciate good defense, and we saw plenty of it in that first half.
Plenty of it. We're proving that the MAC can also be a line of scrimmage league. So we're throwing out the all-22. We're going with the tight copy here in the second half. We're going to focus in on the line of scrimmage, and I think that's what's going to win this football game.
Plenty of line of scrimmage dominated on the defensive side for both these teams. As we take a look at tonight's game track, brought to you by Fisher Investments. Neither team was really able to get much going, and then when they did, Cole, it seems like the team hits a big play, boom, a turnover or a mistake.
Penalties, obviously hurt these two teams, and especially down in the red zone, just not able to convert for touchdowns. Both squads had a couple opportunities to put points on the board and just could not capitalize.
No, Bowling Green will get it first here in this second half. Again, that is the offense that has been hotter. That is the offense overall this season that has been led by the veteran quarterback and Matt McDonald. Return from the goal line and weaving his way past the 20 down the sideline 30. Back inside the numbers at the 40. Nifty move by Keith into plus territory past the 40. Down the 30. Ankle tackle at the 16-yard line. A brilliant return by Teron Keith, who came into the season with 15 returns along of 43. That's a new long of 84 yards.
Boy, a couple of massive blocks on this play, but two by 26 and 24. Davion Daniels and Braxton Todd. Before the cutback inside by Tavion Keith, just running on fumes around the 20.
That becomes easily the biggest play of this game. We'll see if Bowling Green can capitalize. Patterson the back, McDonald out of the shotgun. It's Patterson firing through the hole straight up the gut and gobbles up 6-7 yards. Tackled by Marshawn Nealon. Now here we go, an offensive game that didn't have a ton of spark in the first half. You get the big special teams play, and maybe we get our first touchdown of the night. On second down, probing the left side, and a nice tackle. Patterson brought down quickly near the line of scrimmage. That's Corbin Moment, the all-MAC linebacker, who's the reigning Western Division Player of the Week on defense.
Well, I tell you don't get many offensive linemen that are over near the student section talking to trash to the crowd, but Jakari Robinson pulling outside on this play, takes his defender into the end zone and decides, I'll just finish up and go say hello to a few of the fans.
Now here's this situation that's been the Achilles heel for both teams. Third and short, third and a yard to be exact. Handoff to the up back. Second effort past the 5 and into the end zone. A touchdown. And that is the tight end, Harold Fannin, on the score from 8 yards out. His first rushing touchdown of his career. And Scott Leffler goes deep into the playbook. Goes to his freshman tight end on a carry for a score. Lawler on for the extra point. He's got 2 field goals, and he has an extra point to his credit. It all got set up by the big kickoff return.
One thing you've noticed about both of these football teams, their best players are on their kick return teams. Teron Keith gets them into the red zone, and Bowling Green takes advantage by motioning Harold Fannin to fullback and pounding it in for the score.
I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life.
It's a lovely day today, so whatever you got to do, you got a lovely day to do it in, that's true. And I hope whatever you've got to do is something that...
Cars built with safety in mind, even for those guys. The Volkswagen Atlas with standard front assist.
But all you got was ham? And all you got was turkey?
With gravy.
But it's an all-you-can-eat holiday buffet. A smorgasbord of all you want, all you need. Did I sit at the wrong table?
Hey, thanks for helping me out.
Of course. You can easily get helpful customer service over the phone or on the Progressive app. pretty much anywhere. Even at the library or the coffee shop. Get great customer support at the park or at this coffee shop.
Why would we go to a different coffee
Mobile
shop?
order for J Money.
Thank you.
So is one of these places going to be my car again, or?
Right. Even at your car. Come on, I saw you eyeing these scones earlier. Huh? Huh?
All right.
You get it.
So?
The new iPhone 14 Pro. It's amazing.
Yep, the camera is incredible. And you'll get our best deal.
Nice. But everyone should get it.
Everyone can get it.
Every new customer.
And every existing customer.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Every iPhone.
Okay, my work here is done. Everyone gets the best deal on every iPhone.
Best one yet.
Everyone gets AT&T's best deals on every iPhone, including up to $800 off iPhone 14 Pro.
Are you coming for my job?
Come be a part of the world's most magical celebration, now through March. A once-in-a-lifetime moment filled with once-in-a-lifetime magic, and all that's missing is you. Join us now for the Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary Celebration, only through March 31st, 2023. Stay in the magic of the celebration before it's gone. Save up to $400 on a 4-night, 4-day room and ticket package at select Disney Resort hotels.
This holiday, make no mistake, everything here is Philadelphia cheesecake. Cheesecake is everything. Make your own.
Maple Leafs.
In front of the goal to Matthews, they score!
Hurricane.
Sebastian Aho stays red hot.
A showcase of young guns. Sunday on ESPN.
That is hockey.
Falcons on top 13-0. We finally got ourselves a touchdown, Cole, and it took a little 14 personnel to get it going.
You got to love it. 4 tight ends on the field for Bowling Green. Scott Leffler showing you motion again and just how it can work as the 4th tight end actually goes into the backfield as a fullback. There's a lot of college football teams don't have 4 tight ends on their roster. Bowling Green playing 4 at one time. Belly to Harold Finn, and he bounces it outside, shows the athleticism and versatility to take it in for the score.
It's only fitting, as I mentioned earlier, the coaching staff told us a number of times they love their tight ends, not just 1 or 2. They love all 4 of them. All 4 involved on the touchdown play. Broncos would like to get a good drive going here, now down 2 scores, and the return will be taken out to the 28-yard line by Sean Tyler. So where do you turn now if you're Western Michigan? I'll tell you who might have that answer and some more. Let's send it down to Quinn.
We need to clean up the RPOs. Got to clean up the RPOs, said Coach Tim Lester. He said Bowling Green is loading the box for the most part, and his young quarterback, the freshman, has got to start making better decisions. If it's a loaded box, pull it and throw it. If it's a light box, give it. He also... with a certain tension to his voice, he said, "This is like a 1970s football game. We have 25 plays at halftime."
Yeah, it did feel a little like ground and pound 1975-ish. And Western Michigan only had 91 yards in that first half. Really struggled on 3rd down, just 2 conversions. And yeah, for Tim Lester, a guy again threw for over 11,000 yards, one of the all-time greats in MAC history. This has been a little bit frustrating for him, but again, a freshman quarterback, you're trying some new things out, and you're going up against a Bowling Green team that has picked up a lot of momentum here of late. On 2nd and 5, handoff. And lowering the shoulder and pounding ahead to the 37-yard line. That's Salam colliding with DJ Taylor on the stop.
DJ Taylor has been about as north-south as a linebacker can be in this football game. You talk about seeing the football and attacking vertically. He's done it all night. Short yardage situations, out on the perimeter like that. A really nice game so far.
Bourget out of the gun on 1st down. Again, a 1st down carry, and it goes backwards. Terrific pursuit by the left side of that defensive line for the Falcons. Anthony Hawkins, number 54, and Walter Hare in on the stop, 56.
Now, his coaching staff will tell you that 56 brings the juice. He's their emotional leader at practice every day in games and plays like that. You don't even have to utilize your emotions because you see a lot of it from Walter Hare after the play. Nice little slant inside run stance, trying to roll plays to the back to the outside. Walter Hare redirects and makes a play himself.
Eric Lewis fired up, another tackle for loss for this Bowling Green defense that leads the country in sacks. That play will go very little into making up for the lost yardage. It's Galway, the former Boston College Eagle, on the grab, but met quickly by Deshaun Jones.
Eric Lewis now, the defensive coordinator for Bowling Green, doing a nice job sort of toying with Trayson Bourget here. We see him look to the sideline. He gets a play. Then there's an added defender that comes up and shows pressure. That could be a simulated pressure. That could be a direct pressure. But when Trayson Bourget looks back at that defense from looking over, a lot of times it's different than the first time. See if there's another adjustment here. Zero in the slot has been rolling down after this. Going to stay home now.
Got to start converting on some of these third downs. 3rd and 8. With time, throw is on target, and a nice job of getting the ball past the sticks. Jelani Galloway with first down yardage.
Now, so many receivers will break this route off a little bit too quickly, not have an understanding of where first down yardage is, or just break it off too soon and the ball's not going to be on time. Nice job utilizing leverage right to the sticks and then whoop, get back upfield.
Quick snap and a first down carry. Ball is loose. Ball is loose, and it looks like the Broncos got it back. Carl Brooks was in on the action, as he normally is, number 11 for Bowling Green, and I believe Sambucci recovered it.
There you see Brooks just go get it, attack the football. What a job. Taking that little running back to the ground, has the wherewithal to get the extra hand in, trying to strip it out.
Carl Brooks is an incredible athlete. 6'4", 300. He put on 60 pounds since he arrived. Was a former wide receiver in high school and still says he can play that position. Flag back in the backfield on this one will likely send him back.
Well, you think about the athleticism at 6'4", 300 pounds. He was a high hurdler in high school.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know the difference between a high hurdler and a low hurdler.
But
I think you'd rather be the high hurdler.
That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run.
The low hurdler doesn't win many medals.
Either way, you're his size and you're hurdling things at a fast rate. So it's impressive nonetheless, but gives you an idea of a developmental player in this league that came in, had big-time athleticism, but didn't have the frame, didn't have the body to go play in the Power 5, and look what he's blossomed into. He's going to get drafted early.
Quint, what do you have?
Well, the stars in this league usually don't fit the prototype. Brooks is a guy who, as you mentioned, put on the weight. Typically, they're an inch too short, too skinny, maybe played the wrong position in high school. But with development in this league, they do become potential pros.
Yeah, he is another guy that could be a Sunday guy. We've got a couple players in this game that could be Sunday guys. There's 64 MAC players, MAC alums, currently in the National Football League. And you think of some of the all-time greats from Ben Roethlisberger, James Harrison, Antonio Gates, Jack Lambert. Remember when Randy Moss played at Marshall? They were actually in the MAC. A lot of great athletes have come out of this conference over the years. On a 2nd down and 9. Good-looking drive thus far. This will be the 9th play of the drive for the Broncos. Bourget with Tyler behind him. Feeds him. Tyler finds a crease. Lost the football! And it is still down on the ground. Players crawling for it at the 20. And the Falcons recover. Oh, my goodness. Darren Anders, the all-MAC linebacker, finally pounced on it. The ball was rolling on the ground for what seemed like an eternity.
I'd love to tell you that the ball is slick or the weather's causing this. I think this is just the Bowling Green defense having great awareness as to attack the football and try to get it out. Another one loose. This time, they bring it back to their sideline.
On a Fansville homecoming by Dr. Pepper.
Surprise!
CJ, we weren't expecting you.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing here? Hey, go State. You replaced me with star quarterback Bryce Young?
We could never replace you.
Here's your Dr. Pepper, Mom. Mom?
It's just a silly nickname.
He came up with Dad for me. Here you go, kid. They're my family now, CJ.
Next time on Fansville.
Hey, brother. Get out of my room!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Is it possible the only thought that comes to mind is, finally? This is financial security, and Lincoln Financial Solutions will help you get there as you plan, protect, and retire.
I'm the captain of the Pee Wee football team. We may be small, but we are mighty, annoying. And you are so tired from playing defense against us that your focus is about to ride the bench. Woo! Go. Thanks, Mom.
Bye.
Come on. And if you have cut rate car insurance, then not even a Hail Mary will save you from paying for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me. Awesome.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
This ring is a commitment. After we got married, I got very sick. He would come every day to help me walk again. And now I'm back. This is a reminder
that love endures all.
Express your extraordinary love. Jared, love brilliantly.
Freezing cold. Blazing heat. Rain-X premium silicone wiper blades are engineered to withstand the most extreme conditions. They last 2 times longer than traditional wipers. If Rain-X premium silicone wipers survive these conditions, clearly they'll last in yours. Rain-X, outsmart the elements. Find Rain-X silicone wipers at these retailers.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Go to InventHelp.com. We have representatives nationwide and services to showcase your invention. Get started today. Go to InventHelp.com for free information.
All right, let's take a look at how this play developed. 2 interior defensive linemen, you're going to get a run twist. So D-tackle to the left is going to come flat across to the right. D-tackle to the right is going to loop back around. That causes confusion with the middle 3 offensive linemen, and it's going to allow Darren Anders to run free to this football play. So nobody's even attempting to climb up and block him. Backside tackle is. He's never getting there. And watch Anders. Free run at the ball carrier. Get that ball out. And then the best part is he sticks with the play. Little celebration. I'll go find it. I'll hunt it down. Ball squiggling all over the place. Anders gets it back. What an individual effort, but it's what happened up front. The commotion caused by those interior defensive linemen that allowed him to run free and make that play.
And a heck of a hustle by Anders, who not only do you force it, but then 5, 6, 7 seconds later, you actually recover it again. He was first-team All-MAC a year ago, led the conference with 124 tackles. So a huge opportunity goes to the wayside for Western Michigan. Bowling Green now up 13 with the football. 8.5 to go in quarter number 3.
And one of those weird Western Michigan fronts with just one defender with his hand on the ground.
Fake the jet sweep. McDonald just stumbles back to the original line of scrimmage. I don't know if that was by design or somebody missed a signal somewhere.
Either way, you're fine with him just eating it right there. You want to run a little bit of clock, 2-score game. Don't try to get too cute. Don't try to make something wild happen here when you're in control of this football game. It's a veteran play.
And now a 3rd down and 9. If the Bronco defense can stiffen up here. McDonald, pressure in the pocket, steps up, throws over the middle, complete, no, dropped at the 35 by Hilaire, your top wide receiver. Throw was right on target, could not reel it in.
Odu Hilaire is a big play waiting to happen. You'll see not a lot of pressure, didn't really have to get out of the pocket, dents the pocket a little bit there by Brandon Fisk. McDonald puts a nice throw on him. Help your quarterback out. Oh, got to have that ball.
Do you want to remind everybody that there's no condensation, dry football, no wind, at least not much of it here tonight?
We're not even below 55.
Yeah, I mean, this is about as optimal weather condition as you're going to have on a November MAC game. angled punt toward the near sideline. And a bounce at the 45. It'll be a good one for the Falcons all the way to the 35-yard line where the Broncos will take over. 7:22 to play in the third quarter. Bowling Green on top, 13-0.
First Saturday in November with this great rivalry.
Yo, my name is Luis, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the different flavors that are hitting your mouth at every millisecond. You get the explosion and the zestiness of the chicken, then that spice just kicks in, and if you add that cilantro lime, perfection.
And tonight's winning numbers are 18, 55, 39, 71, and 43.
43?
Those numbers again.
We won! Yes!
Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker, and each sheet is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less.
I'll hold on to that.
Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
This holiday, make no mistake, everything here is Philadelphia cheesecake. Cheesecake is everything.
Make your own. But all you got was ham? And all you got was turkey?
With gravy.
That's an all-you-can-eat holiday buffet. A smorgasbord of all you want, all you need. Did I sit at the wrong table?
I'd like to try a Lavazza coffee, please. What is a Lavazza coffee?
Check it out. It's this one. Artfully blended.
With Italian passion.
Yes. Upgrade your morning coffee with Lavazza Classico by Lavazza.
I've always loved building things. Not just structures and skyscrapers, but teams who make it all possible. After all, we wouldn't be where we are today without them. So we made sure that, like these buildings, their futures may also stand the test of time.
Sales. Big O sales.
Now save $70 to $100 instantly on select in-stock sets of tires. Plus 0 interest if paid in full within 12 months with the Big O Tires and Service credit card. Big O Tires.
Honor is a tight and enduring bond. It takes our greatest strengths and makes them stronger, and unites an extraordinary team of healthcare professionals. The tireless dedication to healing others drives all of us at Honor Health. It's the thread that helps our patients discover their strength as well. Honor Health. Honor above all.
Bryce Young, number 6 Alabama, squaring off against Jaden Daniels, and number 10 LSU. It'll be a huge SEC Western Division matchup. That'll be Saturday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on ESPN, the ESPN app. Again, the Crimson Tide have won 10 out of the last 11, and already with 1 loss. Got to have it if you're Nick Saban and the Tide. Mike Morgan, Cole Kublik, Quint Kesnick. Glad to be part of Maction here on a Wednesday night in Bowling Green, Ohio. Hope you're well. 13-0 thus far. Western Michigan had a great drive. Turned it over for the second time on the last drive. This is a beautiful pass and catch to Corey Crooms. That's the best looking throw and grab tonight for the Broncos offense.
I think that ball came out late. I think as he was going out of bounds, that ball actually pops out.
And you're right, it's incomplete. So he had it. Must have lost it late. This is the opposite side of the field from where we're at. Oh, yeah. That's not in there even long enough to consider. On second down. That one was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Penalty flag. Now 2 flags thrown. 1 at the line of scrimmage. 1 all the way near midfield.
Jordan Anderson, I think, tipped that ball. Jordan Anderson tipped the previous pass as well. Pretty good job in coverage, and he was the extra defender that was added late. So Trayson Bourget looks over, And then Eric Lewis going to add a defender to the box, try to throw him off. RPO comes up. He thinks he's going to have it. Extra defenders there, taking up the space.
The fact that the ball was
tipped.
There is
no foul for defensive pass interference.
Yeah.
The ball was tipped by a defender before the contact occurred. It's an incomplete pass. Third down.
Stole the words right out of my mouth that Jeremy Valentine takes away the PI.
Once again, this chess match of adding defenders, subtracting defenders. Bourguet thinks he's going to have a wide open route. And that actually may have been Carl Brooks goes up and gets that ball from his defensive end spot. A nice job understanding that, hey, if I'm going to be right here in space, let's remove a passing lane in the RPO game. Gets the hands up and deflects that pass. Brooks been all over the place tonight.
Bourguet just 6 of 12, 36 yards, no touchdowns and a pick. And a 3rd and 10 right here. Q, what do you have?
Well, not on this play, Cole, but I want to know why, Western's an RPO-based offense.
Apologies for
Where's the quarterback run element? Where do you make...
On the offense, number 77, Bowling Green will decline that penalty. Still brings up 3rd down.
How can Western make the defense guard all 11 men? This RPO... It really works well if the quarterback can be a threat every now and then.
Yeah, first thing you have to do is present it, right? You have to get the presentation of it and at least let them know, be aware of it, and they haven't done that yet. I mean, Western Michigan hadn't given us a quarterback run, and they'll read it backside sometimes, don't have to do it the traditional way, but still haven't even offered it up.
Pocket crumbles, Bourguet takes off and runs, and there he shows off some of the running ability, takes it out to the 49, a 14-yard pickup and a first down.
Not so much by design, but a quarterback scramble can also be effective, and a nice job feeling that pressure early. Trayshawn Bourguet understands, hey, tuck and run, try to pick up first down yardage. Good push initially from the Bowling Green defense. Well, I tell you what, Walter Air, that was a bull rush. Nonetheless, excellent job by Trayshawn Bourguet pulling it down and getting first down yardage. All right, so watch these defenders, see if he might have added late.
Bourguet, the freshman, hands it off on first down and runs right into a bear hug from Carl Brooks. Carl Brooks, number 11, has been all over, especially in the backfield tonight.
This is what's happening right now from Eric Lewis. This started back in the mid-2010s when guys like Nick Marshall were running zone read offenses, and Jeff Collins, defensive coordinators, would come up and say, okay, we're just going to add an extra defender. We'll slant our defensive end down, and you'll block the wrong person, or you'll account for the wrong person on the read. Eric Lewis having a lot of effectiveness with it tonight.
Brooks, the classic case of a Group 5 player that's overlooked in recruiting. Again, he put on a ton of weight once he got to campus. Different looking player, different looking athlete now. After putting on 60 pounds from high school in his hometown of Lansing, Michigan.
Boy, that's one Sean Taylor's going to see and want back. When you allowed Deshaun Jones from his corner spot to just come up and basically fall down in front of you in the hole and had a lot of green to be able to pick up big yardage there.
The coaching staff told us we've got to get Sean Tyler in space, but rarely has he gotten the ball in space tonight.
Problem is Bowling Green's winning with 4 up front, right. So they have those defenders already out in space. Where are you going to create the space here with this look?
Passing situation here on 3rd and 8. Pocket holds up. Bourguet going to tuck it and run anyway. And we'll take it to the 46. He might have been better served being a little more patient on that when he had some time. J.B. Brown gets the tackle.
Tough for a quarterback to sit there and wait when the time hasn't been there all day. You have to understand that. And it's odd because Bourguet last week, Tim Western told us he went to the right place about 95% of the time last week. Had a really nice game from a decision-making standpoint, but he did not see a defense that was altering the looks the way Eric Lewis is tonight.
4th and 5, you like the decision?
I think you almost have to at this point with the way your offense has been operating.
In plus territory. Broncos 9 for 18 on 4th down this year. 4.5 to go, 3rd quarter. 4-man rush. Missiles one. Caught right at the sticks, and that should be a first down with the spot. Boy, do the Broncos ever need that. The freshman Nate Anderson on the reception.
Nice anticipation from Trayshawn Bourguet. Look at that coverage all over him, just draped. That ball's tipped before it gets there. Wonderful concentration for Nate Anderson. Excellent job being able to haul that pass in.
They have high hopes for Nate Anderson. They say he's the best route runner on the squad, just a freshman. Huge play for Western Michigan. If they're going to get back in this game, circle that one on 4th down. See where they go on 1st down. Back to the ground game. Again, it's Tyler finding it hard to find a crease anywhere. Gobbles up a couple. Jordan Porter on the stop for the Falcons.
You saw Trent Sims, safety number 8, come down just before the snap after the look over. Regardless, the offensive line not winning up front right now for Western Michigan. Not going to get that interior run game going if they can't find a way to get a push. There's your safety coming up late.
43rd play of the game for the Broncos, and it's a good one. Caught the 25, weaving his way past the 10, the 5, and a touchdown for Corey Crooms. The Broncos are on the board. A 39 touchdown pass from Bourget to the junior Corey Crooms.
Safety wants to toy with you. You want to try to come up, roll up, play the run. What do? Attack it. Attack the soft zone. It's an excellent read by Trayshawn Bourget. It's an excellent call by Tim Lester and Eric Evans to have the understanding of how Eric Lewis has been playing him this game and go right at it.
And what will that do for the confidence of Trayson Bourget? That is his first career touchdown pass, and then they're not going to get the conversion. So you get momentum, and then you get stymied and have to settle for 6.
Take you back to that touchdown. Watch Trent Sims, 8, right side of your screen. He's flashing down. Okay, we'll attack right where you're supposed to be. And then Jordan Anderson just lost in coverage at that point. It's an excellent job of just understanding how the defense is playing you and where you want to attack it. That's a site adjustment. It's a great job of just this staff understanding that you want to play us this way. We have to be aggressive and go after it. We can't continue to allow them to dictate how we run our offense and how we manage things through the passing game.
And Crooms is the only returning wide receiver. Remember, they lost 3-time All-MAC wideout Sky Moore. He was a second-round draft pick of the Kansas City Chiefs. He's now playing with Pat Mahomes over there, one of the most electric players in the entire conference. So they're trying to find their way in the passing game, not only with a new quarterback, but a lot of new wideouts. So you go with the veteran, you go with the one guy who's been around in Corey Crooms. And we have ourselves a ball game now, Cole, 1-score game.
Well, you had a bad snap, too, to Nick Mahalik, the holder there. And even though he runs that 10, 9, 8, and 100, couldn't find a way to get around the edge of that Bowling Green defense on the fire play when the snap was a worm burner back to him.
It's only the 3rd play of over 8 yards tonight for the Broncos offense. They have struggled at times, but it's a different-looking ball game now. The return by the Falcons, going all the way to the other side of the field and shoved out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Let's check in with Quinn.
I had a nice little discussion with Scott Leffler, Bowling Green coach, walking off at the end of the first half. And I asked him about playing this defense and what's important now in the second half. And he said, well, he likes some perimeter runs. He likes quick game. You got to get the ball out. And if you're going to throw, you're better off throwing on 1st down, play action or max protect. So with this game now, a 1-score game, look for those 3 Q-tips.
Well, I loved our conversation with Scott Leffler. There is a no-nonsense guy. When you sit down or you meet with him and chat ball, he's not going to sugarcoat anything. He talked about what he inherited. He knew it was going to be a tough job. He talked about the fact that Coach Dave Clawson, who's now done a wonderful job at Wake Forest, actually led Bowling Green to a MAC championship in 2013. He said, look, when you take that job, year number 1, you're going to stink. Year number 2, you're going to stink even more. Year number 3, you're going to win a few. Year number 4, you're going to be competitive. This is year number 4. And again, a win tonight, they're tied for 1st in the Eastern Division. On a 2nd and short, great catch from behind, twisting his body. Odu Hilaire with a sensational grab. It only goes for 4 yards, but it's a 1st down.
From Belgrade, Florida, transferred from Alabama A&M in Huntsville, Alabama. This one just a little bit behind him, and look at that, Cole with one hand, snag it, pull it in. Not going to do much of a yardage perspective, but heck of a grab nonetheless.
Belgrade, Florida, Glade Central, same high school that produced Fred Taylor, Riedel Anthony, and so many great players. This is a fine carry on first down. Jason Patterson, their workhorse, brought down by Delano Ware after a gain of 11.
You see some of the value of Christian Sims, 88, an overgrown receiver. He's morphed into a pretty good tight end and such a valuable weapon. He pulls around on the counter play there, and just great patience from Jason Patterson to allow his blockers to get upfield, seal the edge, and then go find yardage.
We might have ourselves some offensive flow in this game for both sides. From the 49 on first down. Scrambling, looking downfield, throws, caught. Did he tightrope the sideline? He did, inbounds. C.J. Lewis, the senior, the transfer from Boston College, for 15.
C.J. Lewis, that big body receiver at 6'3", 215. Working the sideline. Nice grab.
78 career receptions for Lewis. Senior out of Hamden, Connecticut. It's a great response drive so far for Bowling Green after the touchdown by the Broncos.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the field was a completed pass for a first down.
Oh, Jay Lyons, our replay official tonight, will get a chance to mull this one over and take a look at a number of angles. Again, called a catch on the field. Part of a drive that has already gone for 38 yards on 4 plays. Scott Leffler would like this one to hold up.
Let's take another look, see if C.J. Lewis gets that foot down and bounce.
Looks pretty good there. A little bit of green between the sneaker and the out of bounds. I'm going with catch.
Well, the one thing that you could, I guess, debate or go back and take a look at is control of the football while that foot's on the ground, but it looks clean to me there.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
I don't feel like that's too much even of a debate. Nope. Official signals first down.
Well, the play will hold up and the drive will continue for the Falcons.
Nothing better than a replay official down on the field spending about 3 seconds in his little hood.
I think everybody likes that, right? Efficient.
What do you call that? What do you call the thing he stares into? What was the gimmick that circled around when we were kids and you kept pushing it?
Had one. Can't remember what it's called.
Kaleidoscope, something?
That sounds about right. I'll go with
ColecoVision.
Coleco is a video game, I believe. Deep ball down the sideline. Caught out of bounds.
I mean, this is the guy you want to do it to, right? If you're going to throw one up, throw it to Tyrone Broden.
And he's going up against an all-MAC corner in Dorian Jackson, but again, he's got about 9-10 inches on Jackson.
Yeah, Matt McDonald's just going to pull him a little bit out of bounds, but what's the ability to, he high points the ball, but it's still at face level for him. He's high pointing the ball in regards to the defender, but it's at face level for him.
In ColecoVision, that probably would go as a catch.
What do we have in ColecoVision? Pitfall?
That was Atari, presented by Activision.
Listen, I'm going to get some. I know Tecmo Bowl was on Nintendo Entertainment Center. Yeah. All right, I had that one.
I like this. You're bringing me back to my childhood. This is fantastic. There was a time we enjoyed low graphic football games on your home entertainment system. Hey, we're going to enjoy Week 9 Monday Night Football. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens in New Orleans to take on Alvin Kamara and the Saints. 8 Eastern Time on ESPN, ESPN Deportes, and the ESPN app. The Manning Cast is on ESPN2 with coverage beginning with Monday Night Countdown at 6 o'clock. He's Cole Kubelik. Quinn Kesnick down on the sideline. Mike Morgan with you here in Bowling Green, Ohio. Action on a Wednesday night. A one-possession game. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Both teams very much in contention in their respective divisions. Bowling Green, a win would put them in a 3-place tie in the East. And the Western Division of the MAC is almost like the ACC Coastal. It seems like somebody different wins it every year. Last year, Northern Illinois. Before that, Ball State, Central Michigan. You had Toledo win one. PJ Fleck with Western Michigan in 2016 won it. Always seems to be up for grabs. A 3rd down and 9 with McDonald out of the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. McDonald has it deflected at the line of scrimmage. Well, Bowling Green not able to block the heat provided by Zaire Barnes, number 3, the outside linebacker.
Pressure going to come in that B gap over on the left side, and Barnes just not picked up. Not an extremely difficult play, but he just goes up, understands that Matt McDonald's going to get that ball out, able to bat it down.
Again, too long for a field goal, so they'll go for it on 4th and 9 for the 35. Four-man rush. McDonald taps and lets it go. Wide open at the 15. It's caught by the tight end Sims. Inside the 10-yard line. A big-time 4th down conversion. 26 yards on the pickup.
We mentioned the value of Christian Sims earlier. Look right up the seam. Matt McDonald understands that Ryan Selig's not going to be able to run with his former wide receiver now converted to a tight end. Puts a laser right on his face mask. Excellent throw, excellent catch. What a conversion for Bowling Green.
And what a way to end quarter number 3. Impressive looking drive mounted by the Falcons. 9th play is coming up. A one-score game here in Ohio.
The gift of shine at Zales, the diamond store.
It's like I hit my 40s and wham, I felt it. Slowing down, losing energy, couldn't build muscle. The guys were ruthless about my gut. In the first week of taking GF9, my energy came back. Then the muscle, then the clothes start fitting better. I was like, GF9 stuff is the real deal.
Your growth hormone levels start declining in your 20s, but GF9's safe, lab-tested, patented formula is designed to boost GH levels naturally by up to 682%. Growth hormone is associated with reduced body fat, increased lean muscle, improved energy, mood, and more. And best of all, GF9 has been shown to work in as little as 2 hours.
I feel better, I sleep better, and look, Shaq Pack, baby.
See how GF9 has transformed Shaq's physique. GF9 sells for $99 in stores, but call right now because we're letting as many men as possible try GF9 for 30 days absolutely risk-free. Plus, call in the next 6 minutes and we'll also include free shipping.
Call 800-376-3241
or go to getgf9.com now.
Check this out. It's not special effects.
Are those pillows making you toss and turn? Do you wake up tired and achy? Now you can sleep well all night long with the Contour Swan, ergonomically designed to cradle you from head to toe as it aligns your spine for the best night's sleep of your life. Look, the Contour Swan's unique orthopedic shape supports your back, shoulders, head, neck, arms, hips, knees, ankles, and feet as it hugs you in total comfort so you won't toss and turn. And unlike ordinary pillows, the Contour Swan aligns your head and neck perfectly with a huggable area that takes pressure off your shoulders and arms, and it prevents your kneecaps from touching for soothing relief in your lower back, legs, and feet.
Sleeping with all those pillows, my back hurts. But with the Contour Swan, I'm able to get in one spot. When I wake up in the morning, I feel great.
This Contour Swan has changed our lives. We're getting a restful sleep, and best yet, my husband doesn't snore anymore.
My snoring disappeared. I wake up, I'm rested, I've had a full night's sleep. It's fantastic.
Plus, Contour Swan is hypoallergenic and will keep you cool all night long. And it fits any body shape in any sleep position. So stop tossing and turning. This body pillow costs over $119, but now, on this exclusive offer, the Contour Swan can be yours for 2 easy payments of only $29.99. Plus, you'll receive this washable mesh cover, so it stays clean and fresh. Imagine, you get the Contour Swan and washable cover for the low price on your screen. We'll even ship it for free. So don't delay. Sleep well all night and order the Contour Swan today.
Call now, 1-800-959-8903. 1-800-959-8903. Again, that's 1-800-959-8903.
ButcherBox delivers grass-fed beef, organic, free-range chicken, humanely raised pork, wild-caught seafood, and so much more. Your Thanksgiving main course is on us. Get your free turkey today.
Bowling Green quarterback Matt McDonald cooking here in the second half. Now 20 of 26, 146 yards, pushing the football down the field. Understands getting rid of the ball, touch when necessary. They need a little extra juice, a little extra oil with the fries. Matt McDonald can get it done as well. That was a big conversion for the Bowling Green offense, rolling here in the second half.
Yeah, he's 20 for 26. He's hit 9 different receivers so far in this game. A first and goal here, up by 1 score, looking to add to it. First down carry, taking it to the 5 is Patterson. A pickup of 4, second down and goal as we get the fourth quarter underway here at the Doit.
Just a massive possession for this Western Michigan defense. How aggressive do you want to be if you're Lou Esposito?
It'll be the 10th play of the drive. Patterson behind McDonald. Yeah, a little end around to the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Ball comes out late. And it's going to be a touchback. Oh my goodness, Sims had a short touchdown. And Western Michigan recovers.
First off, once again, the value of Harold Fannin, 44 for Bowling Green. Look at the walk out front right there by Fannin. Excellent job.
Recovered by the defense. Touchback.
Oh, the ball is out.
Wow. What a play by Delano Ware, the safety. The recovery by Barnes, but look at this play by 26 and White. I mean, that had 6 written all over it. He comes flying in, and that might save the game potentially for Western Michigan.
Boy, Joe Palcic, the safeties coach for Western Michigan, going to be happy. Told me Delano Ware watches more film than anybody that we have. Said he is a grown man. He is mature. He is fun to be around. He understands everything about college football and how to handle yourself as a college football player. Started his career at Illinois. Humble. You saw a lot of that description show up on that play for the Western Michigan safety.
He deserves the belt on that one. That's the 3rd turnover, meanwhile, for Bowling Green. So here come the Broncos, down by a touchdown. On first down, big hole straight up the gut. Out to the 26-yard line. It's Tyler, a gain of 6. Weiss Brand on the tackle.
One question you ask yourself there, Mike, is you're down that far. You can close this game out, and you're handing your football to a tight end.
Yeah. It's worthy of second guess. There's no doubt about it. I mean,
the play design was there. Don't get me wrong. The play was going to operate. You had the score, but just...
It did take an exceptional effort on defense to jar that thing loose. I mean, inches before the goal line. Second down from the pocket. Tipped in. Incomplete. He had it. Did Sambucci. Anthony Sambucci. They say he's coming on. He wants more targets. That's one he could have reeled in.
Well, now Corey Crooms looked like he's sort of gimpy coming off the field here for Western Michigan as well. Take another look. It's Trayshawn Burgay right down the middle of the field. What a throw. That's a tough catch. Don't get me wrong, but what we talk about, keys, beginning of this game, help the young quarterback out.
Yeah, you're going to need to make some exceptional plays for your freshman quarterback tonight. Broncos 4 of 10 on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 4. Fake the draw, fire the pass, and that one looked dangerous. He threw it into traffic, and Nate Anderson, I think, was expecting a hit that never came and flat out missed it.
Good ball placement from Trayshawn Burgay. Right out in front. Just trying to get it out in the flat to the receiver. Had space. I mean, I think Anderson picks up first down yardage if he catches this pass. I realize that Trent Sims is right there, but I mean, Anderson's got the angle over to the sideline in the marker.
Yeah, that's 2 passes that could have been caught, both of which would have been a first down. So it turns out to be a wasted opportunity for the Broncos. Short punt takes a Broncos bounce inside the 35 and it'll roll dead at the 33-yard line. A 42-yard punt. It's still a 1-score game. Bowling Green 13, Western Michigan 6.
I'll be back in a sec.
wait forever. All your nacho fries, please.
Can't be mad. We got you nacho fries.
Made with Mexican spices. Made for nacho cheese sauce. Only at Taco Bell.
This holiday, make no mistake, everything here is Philadelphia cheesecake. Cheesecake is everything. Make your own.
What if just an idea could become a family tradition? This is financial security, and Lincoln Financial Solutions will help you get there as you plan, protect, and retire.
All you got was ham? And all you got was turkey?
With gravy.
But it's an all-you-can-eat holiday buffet. A smorgasbord of all you want, all you need. Did I sit at the wrong table?
Uncommon Goods is for the gift givers. No matter what kind of mind reading, trend leading, expectation exceeding, OMG, where did you get this giver you are? We've got you. Visit uncommongoods.com to be the gift giver you were meant to be.
Bruins.
Scores!
Rangers.
Good pass and stuffed in by Kreider.
An original six matchup.
That is hockey.
Tomorrow on ESPN+.
Honor is a steady rhythm, a beat that inspires remarkable medical professionals to work with passion and purpose. A tireless dedication to the lives we serve is what drives all of us at Honor Health. A shared focus on doing what we love. Honor Health. Honor above all.
The winter sun. It's a ticking clock where shorter days mean a precious countdown has begun. So chase the sun and seize the season, because when the days are at their shortest, it's on us to make them the fullest.
Get $500 purchase allowance on a 2023 Cadillac XT4, XT5, and XT6. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
You are watching ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by Ram Trucks. Mike Morgan, Cole Kublin, Quint Kesnick. You see Christian Sims. This is the turnover of the game.
Second and goal from the 5. First turnover in the fourth quarter for Bowling Green all season. You're going to an all-conference player, I get it, but do you trust him with the ball inside the 5 more so than you do Jason Patterson, Teron Keefe?
That's really what's kept.
You can't be mad at the play design. It worked,
right?
But
it's who's got the ball. They did give it to a tight end previously. The other tight end, Harold Fannin, got a rushing score. He's had a couple this year.
Who had a heck of a block on that play as well.
That's right. Bowling Green will try to impose its will on this drive. 12 minutes and change to go. Still a one-score game. Stifling defense dominated the first half. There have been a lot of errors here, quite frankly, in the second half. Bowling Green's got 3 turnovers, keeping the Broncos in this game.
Just odd how both teams really have put the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
Now, not all have been as painful as what Western Michigan has done as they have a player down.
And that is a good one, too. And Marshawn Nealon, one of their top defensive linemen, will step aside. 13-6 our score here in Ohio.
I need some sleep.
If you struggle with CPAP, you should check out Inspire. Inspire, sleep apnea innovation. Learn more and view important safety information at inspiresleep.com.
Who's on it with Jardians?
Free. Jump. We're the ones getting it done.
We're managing type 2 diabetes.
and heart risk.
We're on it with Jardians.
Join the growing number of people who are on it with the once daily pill, Jardians. Jardians not only lowers A1C, it goes beyond to reduce the risk of cardiovascular death for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease. And Jardians may help you lose some weight.
Jardians may cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration that can lead to sudden worsening of kidney function, and genital yeast or urinary tract infections. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Jardians and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, ketoacidosis, or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardians with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar.
A once daily pill that goes beyond lowering A1C?
We're on it.
We're on it.
We're on it with Jardians.
Ask your doctor about Jardians.
Say you're looking for the perfect present. You might try looking at the perfect place. A place with gifts that light up a face as well as a room. Where it's easy to find the brands they'll love and the advice you trust. That place is your local Ace. Around the block, what you need in stock with people who know their gifts. Get our best price ever by saving $180 on a Weber Genesis 2. And Ace Rewards members get free assembly and delivery on new grills.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Since being the first to make wipers over a century ago, Trico has protected drivers in all kinds of weather. Torrential downpours, gale force winds, wintry blasts, even when it's raining cats and dogs. Hey, who came up with that phrase anyway? Just imagine if it actually started... Alright. No matter what the conditions, Trico wipers maintain maximum windshield contact. For safe, clear driving visibility, be prepared for whatever Mother Nature throws at you with Trico wiper blades. Available at these retailers.
Well, it's not every day that we identify a specific fan, but we're going to do so because this is not your average fan. This is Ben Chase, who is attending his 39th college football game this season. Now, in addition to looking like every guy I knew in college that tapped a keg, Ben's got some other unique skills going for him. He's got a fan, which he nicknamed Betty White. We didn't even ask where that came from. But he and Betty White driving all across the country. I mean, Idaho, Michigan, left coast, right coast, north, south. There he is in the swamp. There he is hanging out in the van. And this is what the map looks like. Again, he's got a goal of attending 70 college football games at 70 different stadiums this year. He's going to go all the way through the college football playoff. He has logged 29,000 miles already. This is his 39th game that he has attended. I mean, who in the world would not want to live the life of Ben Chase? If you've got the time and next to zero responsibility, Ben Chase just became my spirit animal.
Yeah, first one would be somebody with a bad back or bad knees spending that much time in the vehicle. You would not want to do that. Secondly,
offense number 55, 10-yard penalty, first down.
He's living a dream life that I think a lot of us in our youth would have loved to have lived. Now, that being said, he also appears to be a worse fan than Kenny Chesney, wearing the school gear of everywhere that he goes.
Yes.
That part I'm not sure that I can get on board with. However, going to watching that, it's week 10, 39 games. Yeah. It's week 10. How many doubleheaders has he pulled?
Well, he was at Kent State last night,
but he had to have had some Saturday doubleheaders.
Oh, he's had several.
He gets like a wake and then drives to Clemson or something.
Yes.
There had to have been a bunch of those.
He has had several doubleheaders already this year. Now, there's no official record for this, although he has applied for a Guinness record, and he should know later this month whether or not he gets accepted. If he does, his name is going to be in that book.
Yeah, anybody who used to watch, Rob Dyrdek back in the day, you just make up a record and you do it. Nobody else has tried it. You get the certificate for the record. Like Rob showed it, he paved the way for that.
I wonder who fixed the nail in the tire. Pass caught at the 40, but still well behind the chains. That's Broden on the reception. Quint, what do you have?
More on Ben, who grew up in Orlando. He was a big UCF fan. Bounce house energy is all he's about. He went to Florida, but with this itinerary and this media attention and this trek he's on, how about a little NIL deal for him? I mean, to me, he sounds perfect for it. They should be lining up at his door.
There's got to be a gasoline company, a tire company, maybe a vehicle wants to step in.
I actually reached out to him yesterday on Twitter. He said he had a 28-hour drive from Tucson, Arizona to Kent State. So that's the game he was at last night after a 28-hour drive. And he comes here, and he's here for this.
I got to be honest
he's
with
still
you.
got juice. Look at him.
I don't feel like the efficiency of that drive. There had to be some games in between there. What are we doing?
Maybe the nail in the tire, maybe one of those oil changes came into play.
We got to change our personnel, or we got to look at some different formations. I mean, he kind of feels like Texas A&M's offense on this journey right now.
Oh, man. Ouch. Meanwhile, big stop for the Broncos. They'll get it back just down a score. Nice looking punt. Bounces at the 20, scooped up. And taken out to the 25-yard line. That's Sambucci on the return, a 41-yard punt. No.
You go, Ben. You go, living your best life. I'm all about it.
Ben Chase, you have become a part of Maction culture tonight. 13-6 our score.
This holiday, make no mistake, everything here is Philadelphia cheesecake. Cheesecake is everything. Make your own.
Can you live with knowing you never tasted McRib sauce? You have until November 20th to decide during the McRib Farewell Tour. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Holidays are here, Lutz fabric gear, overalls for cheers, underwear for rear, socks that last years and years.
Who wouldn't want gifts from Duluth Trading?
Do Yuletide right, make can-do spirits bright.
Only at Duluth Trading.
On a confrontational Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Oh, what's up, guys?
We want to talk to you about State not making the playoffs.
Yeah, tough season, but I'm fine.
That's just it. You're not taking it hard enough.
What? I'm upset.
Why haven't you posted one insane rant on the message boards?
I keep reliving the Southern game over and over. It's just a game. A bunch of kids with the ball.
Put down that Dr. Pepper.
Maybe there's more to life.
No! He's lost it!
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
This ring is a commitment. After we got married, I got very sick.
He would come every day to help me walk again.
And now I'm back. This is a reminder
that love endures all.
Express your extraordinary love. Jared, love brilliantly.
The first time you connected your website and your store was also the first time you realized
we can do anything.
Cheesecake cookies?
The Chookie!
Manage all your sales from one place with a partner that always puts you first. GoDaddy, tools and support for every small business first.
You go! Come on! You go! Go! Come on!
UFC 281. Buy it on ESPNPlus.com/PPV.
ESPN College Football is presented by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
10:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's a 13-6 game, and perhaps the biggest drive of the night. If you're Western Michigan, the Broncos have struggled to move the football. When they have, they've had some critical mistakes. Did score a touchdown in the third quarter, then missed the extra point. Chance to tie the ball game up here with time and a perfect strike, and you can see now Trayson Bourguet, Cole, starting to gain confidence. Sambucci on the grab.
Getting comfortable. I feel like the coach is doing a nice job adjusting some things in the passing game, getting the football out quickly, changing up a few of the RPOs, protection, gotten a little bit better. That time just get through all your progressions. Nice job over to the sideline, and an excellent catch as well by Sambucci.
Motion on the line. Bourguet was looking to the sideline. And clearly they were not going to snap it. Carl Brooks might have jumped, or Jack Sherwin, the right tackle.
False start. Offense number 63. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And it is on Sherwin.
It'll be the offensive lineman nearest to you. There you see the little flinch right there. It's a smart play by Brooks as well. You see the movement. Go ahead and go. Stop the play.
Bourget out of the gun on first down. Carey behind the left side of that line, and that'll gain the penalty yards back. 5-yard gain that time by Tyler. Sean Tyler very quietly is having a good night. He just hit the century mark, 23 carries, 100 yards. They just haven't had the big play either on a run to Tyler or on a reception.
And they thought they were going to be able to get it with some of the cutback runs with how this defense is structured. This cushion at the bottom of your screen.
Maybe a little confusion there. Bourget thought there'd be somebody behind him, takes it himself, and got blasted by DJ Taylor. Popping pads, we could hear that one all the way up here.
DJ Taylor coming downhill like Sean Taylor tonight. It's just, the young man is not afraid of contact, welcomes it, loves it. He gets the opportunity, he's going to get north and south. Wow.
Did it look like Bourget to you thought something different would be there?
That looked like a bust to me, yes. But a pretty nice job of him actually being able to find some positive yards out of it.
A 3rd down and 8. Falcons, or rather the Broncos, 4 for 11 on 3rd down. From the 40, 4-man rush. Bourget dumps it down low at the 35. Penalty flag falls all the way in the backfield. They only get it to the 40 anyway.
That's going to be Demetrius Hardiman. Roughing the passer.
Foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 14. That 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. Automatic first down.
Well, at times you have to wonder who wants to win this game, because it just critical mistakes on both sides.
You've mentioned it, whether it's turnovers, penalties. So it's a nice job there by the back, Sean Tyler, to just say, okay, I'm going to pick you up. No, I'm out. And then Trayson Bourget just gets that football out, and it's close. I get it. Hardiman's going full speed. It's difficult to just pull up and stop on that play.
Well, that keeps the drive going. In plus territory at the 45. Run on first down. They dial up Sean Tyler again, over 100 yards. Tyler, the 5'8 junior. His father calls his hero chief of police back in Champaign, Illinois. In the military before that. He's actually done both at the same time. He's an amazing story, and no wonder why Sean Tyler calls his dad his hero.
I like how Tim Lester and the staff sticking with the run game here on this drive.
Plenty of time in this game for Western Michigan. On second down, play action. Has a man caught at the 25. Weaving his way to the 15 and inside the 10, it's Corey Crooms. When in doubt, go to number 4 in white. Their best wide receiver makes a huge play for 35 yards.
We mentioned in the first half that the RPO game didn't look like it was working out, but obviously Trayson Bourget has it now figured out once again. Trent Sims, safety, comes flying down. They attack where he was.
Quick pass caught at the 10 and down to the 5. It's Crooms again. So those two are clearly on the same page.
It's just an excellent job game planning where the safety's rolling down, trying to be added to the box.
5 grabs for Crooms now, along with the touchdown.
And for me, if you're Eric Lewis, Bowling Green defensive coordinator, why are you trying to add extra defenders to the run game right now? Just play back, make them work their way down the field.
Defender.
And a player down on the field. This might be the best thing for for Bowling Green, because Western Michigan finally had that Bowling Green D back on its heels. It's Chris Bacon down on the ground. Want to remind everybody, our next UFC Fight Night Saturday from the Apex in Las Vegas will feature our women's strawweight main event. The prelim starting at 4 Eastern, followed by the main card at 7 Eastern on ESPN+. To get it, go to ESPNplus.com or download the ESPN app. With Quint Kestic, Cole Kulick, Mike Morgan, great to be with you here. Little Maction on a Wednesday night, a beautiful night. Bowling Green, Ohio, unseasonably warm. Bowling Green has been one of the hotter teams in the league and a chance to tie Ohio and Buffalo for first place in the East. If the Broncos can come back and win it, they would be just one game behind Toledo in the West.
Western Michigan, 111th in college football in red zone scoring percentage, 50% on the season.
Second and goal, bad snap. It winds up in the running back's hands, and Tyler's just going to have to eat it and take a major loss. That ball went through the hands of Bourget, into the hands of Tyler, and a loss of 9.
Oh, and he was ready for it. The snap was on his hands. It's not a bad snap. It's not a situation where he's looking over to get a play. It just pops right through his hands. Look at that. It's a good snap and a pretty heads-up play by Sean Tyler. Goes right into his belly. Tries to make something happen. Can't. Just ate it. Like you said, give yourself at least another play.
Corey Crooms is in the slot at the top of your screen. He's been by far and away the top target for Bourget. Bourget harassed, throws a little corner route and incomplete. Crooms was there, but so too was Trent Sims on the coverage step for step. Carl Brooks, by the way, another pressure for him, got right in the face of Bourget.
You'd love to see that ball go back to the pylon. Just going to pull Crooms just back inside a little bit. But I'm not sure, maybe the route breaks off just a little bit early for Crooms. And you wonder, if you slow down and really make an adjustment, make a hard adjustment on that football, are you going to draw the flag?
And keep in mind, the Broncos missed that extra point. This field goal would make it a 4-point game. It would have been a 3-point game. It's a 31-yard attempt. Kick on the way and through. So we have arrived at a 13-9 score. 5:28 to go. Maction Wednesday night. Bowling Green, Ohio. Stay tuned.
Red Bull gives you wings.
For a limited time only at Ashley, get 0% interest for 60 months on select Tempur-Pedic and Purple mattresses. For better sleep and savings, visit your local Ashley store or shop online today.
So let's go.
New customers get our best deals on all smartphones.
That's right.
But what if I'm already a customer?
Oh, no problem. Hey, Cam.
Same deal.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing.
Oh, it's a great deal. What if I'm new to AT&T?
Cam, can...
Oh, nice.
Hey, but what about for existing
Oh,
customers?
it's the same deal.
Is he okay?
It's not complicated. With AT&T, new and existing customers get our best deals on every smartphone.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like,
Can he stand on his own? Once he's all on his own. This is financial security, and Lincoln Financial Solutions will help you get there as you plan, protect, and retire.
I'm the team mascot, and boy am I running late. But I got lead in my foot and spirit in my fingers. Wow, what a hit. And if you have cut rate car insurance, the cost to cover that might tank your season. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me. Woo!
This holiday, make no mistake, everything here is Philadelphia cheesecake. Cheesecake is everything. Make your own.
But all you got was ham? And all you got was turkey?
with gravy.
That's an all-you-can-eat holiday buffet. A smorgasbord of all you want, all you need. Did I sit at the wrong table?
The Solo Stove Bonfire is the hottest new reason to get outside.
With its signature 360 airflow design, firewood gets just the right amount of oxygen. And since it's easy to light, it gets going fast. It's America's favorite smokeless fire pit for a reason. On Fire is made for when those good moments become lasting memories. Save $10 using promo code TV10 at solostove.com.
13-9 ball game. The Bowling Green Band enjoying life right now with a 4-point lead as we take a look at tonight's Player Spotlight. Brought to you by Tide. And we're going to the defensive side of the football. Carl Brooks has been an absolute menace on the defensive side for that Bowling Green defense tonight. 6 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a half a sack. That doesn't even account all the pressures. It seems like Carl Brooks has been in the backfield all night.
Well, not to mention redirecting runs, causing penetration. He's been all over the place for this Bowling Green defense tonight.
Special talent. He's got a chance to play at the next level. Meanwhile, we're still looking at a 1-possession game, and because of that missed extra point, it's still a 4-point game. You and I were talking, Cole, over the break. Some might be saying, if you're Western Michigan there, what's the point of a field goal? Why not go for it? It was 4th and 14, but why not go for it anyway?
You look at it from a field position perspective. I mean, listen, I think Big Cat's not the only one out there asking the question, why would you kick the field goal right there? I understand the down and distance, but you don't get it. You get the ball back. You can still have a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to do the damage that you need to do. Now you're not even a field goal away from being able to tie the football game. I don't know if an analytics comes into that if you look at the book and see what it says, but questionable decision nonetheless.
Pass caught in the flat by Hilaire. Met by Anthony Rump. 5 minutes and counting left.
You got 3 timeouts, so that's another,
still plenty of time.
way to look at it. But you got to get a stop.
Yeah, but that's the thing, and really what has stopped Bowling Green more than anything is themselves. Either a turnover or a penalty. They've been moving the football with a rather ease here in much of the second half. That's not been the issue. It's been the mistakes. Bleeding play clock here. Probably won't snap it until under 10. They snap it at 7. And a push behind the right side of that line sets up 3rd down, and now things get very interesting.
That's the one thing that can happen. Is allow somebody to lean forward, turn the legs, and pick up an extra 4 or 5 yards.
The players slow to get up for the Falcons. It's Keith, a running back. And stops the clock. 4:21 to go. Again, Western Michigan has all 3 timeouts remaining. But if you want to really do yourself a favor, get a stop right here on a 3rd and 4. Bowling Green 4 for 13 on 3rd down tonight. Trips to the near side with McDonald out of the shotgun. Here comes the blitz. McDonald from the pocket. Rifles incomplete. They dialed up the blitz. Broden was the intended target, but McDonald had to rush the throw. And yeah, that man, Lou Esposito, defensive coordinator, he's fired up.
Big Lou, gotta love him. Guy's so much fun. During the break, he's sitting there like loosening his arms. Look like he's getting ready to go fight somebody. I love Lou.
So do the players when he's working the green egg.
Excellent pass rush there by Andre Carter as well right there. Number 1, forced that ball to come out a little bit quicker, I think, than Matt McDonald wanted it to.
So the strategy turns out pretty well as Western Michigan now, they could play what perhaps would be the final drive and maybe a touchdown winning drive. This is a great punt by Sir. And a fair catch all the way inside the 10-yard line. A 51-yard punt at the perfect time. They'll spot it at the 10. The Broncos will come back out on offense. And the good news if you're Western Michigan, that man has gained a ton of confidence here in the last few drives. The freshman Bourget in just his 2nd career start.
He's had some confidence. They've altered the RPO game a little bit. Done an excellent job with the reads on safeties that are coming down in run support. More interesting enough, I think, is how Bowling Green plays this defensively. Does Eric Lewis stay aggressive, especially with the safeties screaming down to the box?
90 yards away from what would be the first lead of the night for the Broncos.
So you got trips to the field, nub tight end up top.
Pass caught at the 14. It's Crooms again. Crooms now continues to be the top target. That's 6 grabs, over 95 yards and a touchdown.
Keep in mind, this is a staff that retooled the responsibilities on offense 2 weeks ago. Tim Lester took over as the offensive coordinator, but Eric Evans, the running back coach, now calling the plays. Different from what they were doing 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they did an entire overhaul on how they were dialing up plays. This late in the season, that's pretty rare. On second down, trying to get to the edge and just shoved out of bounds is Sean Tyler. Deshaun Jones there to meet him. Now you've got another third down and manageable. It's to be about 3rd and 6, maybe 3rd and 7. Now we're talking 4-down territory, are we not?
Absolutely. Which changes your play calling here. Don't have to have some that gets to the sticks, can work underneath a little bit more, work the middle of the field if you want.
Don't have to get it all right back here. Bourguet with Sean Tyler to his right. 4-man rush. Toss complete at the 25-yard line of first down. There's that man again, Corey Crooms, over 100 yards, 11 yards right there and a first down.
From the opposite hash, what a throw from Tracy Bourguet. Just going to have to push this one all the way across the field. You see a nice route there by Nate Anderson, 18. He knew he had to remove the leverage inside so Bourguet could get that throw out to the sideline.
Under 2.5 minutes to go from the 25. Bourguet, play action. Surveys, deep shot down the middle of the field. Has a man caught at the 38-yard line. It's Crooms again, weaving his way to the boundary inside the 30-yard line. Biggest pass play of the night for the Broncos, 47 yards.
They max protected up, keep the back end, slide it to the left. So you got 6 bodies in protection. And there's the post route. An excellent adjustment from Corey Crooms. Goes, attacks the football, knows the safety's coming across, doesn't get contact. He's able to add a few yards after the catch. What a play.
Yeah, that was almost a head-on collision with the safety. Avoided the contact, made the catch, and the drive continues. Again going for Corey Crooms. But incomplete that time. 2nd down and 10. Clock stops at 1:52. I mean, if you're Bowling Green, don't you double team number 4 and White at this point?
I don't know if you want to double him, but you got to keep a safety at least within arm's reach. Now you'll go single safety unless they're going to drop back to cover 3 here at the snap. A lot of cushion on the perimeter.
Blitz. Bourguet cocks and fires, and that one a little bit too strong. Intended for Galloway.
Oh, and it's the right route. You get 10, 12 yards off the receiver from the corner. Just go throw it. Hit the comeback, throwing out. Take the yardage that they're giving you. Time not much of an issue right now, but down in distance does become an issue with 3rd and 10.
Oh, what you would do to get that extra point back. You could play for a field goal here. Well, obviously, you got to get 7, and you got to go for it if there is a 4th down. So 2-down territory on 3rd and 10 from the 27. Buying time. Heavy traffic now is going to tuck it and run at the 25. Dives past the 20 and down to the 19. What a play by the freshman Bourguet. A 9-yard gallop. I mean, there was nothing there. Nobody open downfield. Pressure to his left and to his right. He just made this on his own.
It's the cut just past the line of scrimmage for Trayshawn Bourguet. Pretty good push on the pass rush there. He feels it, but he gets north and south. And watch this cut right here. Jumping over tacklers. I mean, he stuck that foot in the ground, got back inside. It was a gutsy run there for the freshman quarterback.
Now, again, this could have been a field goal situation on 4th and 2, but you go back on the first touchdown in the third quarter. Broncos get the touchdown to Corey Crooms, and the extra point went awry.
There you see the bad snap, fire. Nick Mahalik not able to use that 10-9, 800-yard dash to be able to get to the end zone. Costly missed opportunity on an extra point there for Western Michigan. The special teams coach, Joe Palcic, furious over that one.
What do you like here on 4th and 2?
Give my quarterback the option to run. He's proven that he's got the ability to do it. Let him read it and have the option to keep it.
Another blitz. Bourget buying time. Throws underneath. Caught at the 21 and driven backwards. Galloway can't get any yards after catch. Demetrius Hardiman leading the charge defensively. And the Falcons will take over on downs.
You go motion to try and get the coverage, going to leave it back into protection and still flushes the quarterback out. He didn't have much of an option there. You feel the pressure. Bourget's got to get outside the pocket, just trying to make a play, make something happen. And it's not enough. Obviously not to the sticks. Defense already in pursuit. Not going to be able to pick up first down yardage. Brutal there.
We talked so much about the pressure tonight.
I just felt like there, Mike, you want to move the pocket. The RPO game had been on.
Right.
They found it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Go back to it. If you want to add a quarterback run option to it, I think there would have been the time to do it. Just tough to allow that pressure right up the gut. Gets in the face of the freshman QB.
Not much the Broncos can do here. 2 timeouts, a minute 22 on the clock. And if you're Bowling Green, you have got a chance to improve to 4-1 in conference.
Second charge
tie for first place.
Western Michigan. 30 seconds.
Another reminder that Bryce Young and number 6 Alabama square off against Jaden Daniels, number 10 LSU, in a huge SEC Western Division matchup. Coverage beginning Saturday night at 7 o'clock Eastern time. Give me a key for LSU if they're going to pull it off.
99 and 92 up front on defense. Mekhi Wingo, Ja'Kalen Roy have to have big games. Disrupt up front. Get in the face of Bryce Young. Make him move off platform. Take away Jahmyr Gibbs in the run game, and that Alabama offensive line last time out against Mississippi State, they allowed a lot of that. LSU has the bodies to be able to do it.
There you see the standings I was alluding to earlier. You would have a 4-way tie at the top at 4-1. Ohio, Buffalo, Toledo, and Bowling Green.
Action.
You got
exactly what it is.
And again, the last time they won it, Bowling Green, 2015 MAC champions with Dino Babers. Before that, it was 2013 with Dave Clawson. Now the head coach of Wake Forest. This might put the finishing touches on a victory. Stays inbounds, I believe. Yes. The clock will stop momentarily for the first down.
It's at 14 personnel again for Bowling Green. 4 tight ends in the game. I love it, just the fact that how many teams in college football don't have 4 tight ends that'll see the field this entire season. Scott Leffler's running multiple times tonight. An excellent job staying inbounds there. And the anti-tank.
An excellent job by Scott Leffler turning this program around. Again, he was told by a number of people, if you take that job, you got a heck of a rebuild ahead of you. Scott Leffler has coached at a number of places, college, pro. This was a job, this was a challenge he embraced. He wanted it. He wanted to take Bowling Green back to a MAC championship game, and this will go a long way towards that goal as they will hold on. It was a defensive struggle much of the way. A lot of mistakes on both sides, but Bowling Green is going to find itself with a tie for first place, 4-1 in MAC play.
Not sure many people know the shape that this program was in, Mike. Scott Leffler ran 40 scholarship players off of this football team just because of the way that they acted and the way that they handled things. He's had to rebuild it. He's had to retool it. A couple of guys have stuck around and gone through a lot. He's added players through the portal. They've recruited, gotten back to drawing that 4-hour circle around this campus and recruiting local guys. Pretty impressive with where he has it right now compared to a couple of years ago.
He told us it took him a month just to figure out who was on his roster. It was a little bit of a mess for sure. This was not a mess. This was a lot of fun. Action this Wednesday night here from Bowling Green. Again, the final score, the Falcons win it 13-9. For Cole Kublik, Quinn Kestic, and our entire ESPN crew, Mike Morgan saying so long. Coming up next, NBA, Grizzlies, Trailblazers. So long, everybody.
And Sharp, the rookie in the backcourt for the Blazers. He's been a great story. Hart, Grant, and Nurkic on the front line. Want to welcome those of you just joining us on ESPN as we get ready to run one between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Portland Trailblazers. Portland without Dame Lillard tonight, but